Yo, what's good? It's Oracle, and today I got Xonin with me.
What up, everybody? This is Xonin.
Okay, so what's up? Pokemon?
Sure. What do you would like to start with first?
Whichever. What would you like to see from Diamond and Pearl remakes?
Hopefully they don't take out a lot of the stuff from the older games. I hope they actually keep it to an originality as they should. Yeah, of course, it's because of remake. They should still add the more stuff, but because it's still...
Well, what kind of stuff?
Like, they still, like, just newer stuff. I don't know. Bring back the Megas or something. I don't know.
Bring back Megas. That sounds like a good idea.
Just something. Just don't completely remake the game. Just because the Gen 4 games were good. They had a lot of stuff to it. I just hope they don't cut
Platinum was good. I am not a fan.
No, hey, let me fix that. Hold on. Let me fix that. Platinum was good. As for the other two, not so much.
The only thing again, I want to say the thing that Diamond and Pearl had going for it was the Underground. The Underground was fun.
Facts. But I just feel like they just like if they do remaking the game, okay, make the game, make a remake. Everybody's excited for a remake. Everybody loves remakes. Just stick to the guns.
Stick to the guns.
Stick to the guns. Just keep everything. Don't cut anything out because that's what a lot of people are gonna look for. So like with what are they called? Shining Platinum,
I don't know. The remakes.
The new names. Anyway, they're still popular 4-gen games. Everybody loves the Gen 4 games. So let's just hope and pray that, people still enjoy it as they did with the originals.
I think they need to rework some teams. Like, if you recall, Flint had a damn Steelix and a Lopunny on his Fire-type team.
For what godforsaken reason? I have no idea. You're supposed to be a Fire-type gym leader, not no damn...
Well, he's Elite 4.
I mean, yeah, Elite 4, sorry. It's been a while, sorry.
Yeah, when did those games first come out? 2006?
That is a great question, good sir. Give me a moment. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it's 2006. 2005, 2006. Platinum might have been in 2006.
I want to say... Hold on a moment. Sorry.
Yes, my dear.
Hold on, darling. Give me a second. What is it? Diamond Pearl?
Diamond Pearl, Platinum.
Released. They were released.
Man, Heart Gold and Soul Silver were so much better.
You were actually correct. They were released September 28th of 2006. So it's it's been quite a long time. Very long time because we're now in 2021. Yay!
So 15 years. God damn.
Just about, yeah. Actually,
yeah,
no, effectively 15 years. Yeah.
There are legit people playing Pokemon that weren't even alive when Diamond and Pearl came out.
This is true.
This
is very true.
That's wild.
So yeah, I mean, let's just hope that the Pokemon people stick to their Pokemon stuff, and hopefully the game is a success. I'm actually kind of excited for them. I am a fan of 4th Gen, so we'll see what they have to offer when the games come out.
With the remake, it looks like they're using a different engine, I guess, than Sword and Shield. So I'm hoping they changed around a lot of the mechanics and battle stuff.
I would say yes. Because
like I don't think we're gonna get like a wild area like we did in Sword and Shield.
Probably not. But maybe. We don't know.
Mm-hmm. I've seen, I can't remember anything from fucking Gen 4.
Mamoswine, Gliscor, Weavile, good Pokemon.
Yeah, I know, right? Electivire,
Rhyperior,
Togekiss,
Yanmega, yes, definitely. They had a lot of great Pokemon.
Yeah, they added a lot of good upgrades.
I feel like Gen 4 was also one of the good highlighted moments of Pokemon, just because a lot of good Pokemon came out of that gen.
I want to disagree. I want to say Gen 4 is liked because of the physical special split.
Which also makes sense, because you have this Pokemon with a high attack stat. It's like, oh, you can't use that ability.
Sharpedo can't use water or dark attacks because it's not...
They're special, and he doesn't have
Groudon
that.
Can't either.
No.
Groudon was so good.
Groudon was pretty
As soon as it got adaptability, it just tore things apart. God damn.
That thing just destroyed it.
Gen 3 had good Pokemon. I feel like Gen 3 had stronger Pokemon than Gen 4. Gen 4 only
I'm inclined to agree, because they gave me Milotic.
Yeah.
They also gave me Swampert, best starter ever for me. I love Swampert. I will always love Swampert.
I do like Torterra. Gen 4 has good starters.
They are
Torterra and Fernape and Polion.
They're all really good. They're all very interesting.
Those are very strong starters. But then there's like a lot of Pokemon. Like I'm not too into Skuntank or Drapion, Vespiquen. Like,
I know you don't like Kricketune.
I fucking hate it. It has the most annoying cry I've ever heard. I swear.
It's such a weird thing.
The fossils are meh. Those are probably the most underwhelming
I
fossils.
forgot who the fossils are.
They're Rampardos and Bastiodon.
Oh, Bastiodon. I think Bastiodon's the better of the two, but even then, I feel like they're very mediocre at best. Yeah. This is just a personal opinion because I've used both of them. They both seem very good scenario-wise, and I mean that because, like, depending on what your opponent is.
Yeah. I feel like they're fine for getting through the campaign or the story.
I suppose, but I feel like you can get way better rock or steel Pokemon
type
that are a million times better than those two.
Yeah, just grab like T-Tar or Aggron or something.
Right, and it's not like they're bad. It's just like there's Pokemon better than that.
That makes them bad. That's what bad is.
I'm not just, but like,
because like even then, like Aggron is like very middle of the road type stuff.
See, but Aggron's
because like. If you want a good, like, ground type or rock type, you're going to go with either, like, Nidoking or Tyranitar.
Or if you happen to find the damn Hippowdon just chilling there.
Hippowdon, too, yeah.
Hippowdon.
Oh, yeah,
or
that's Gen 4.
Gen 4, and he's an amazing ground type. I feel like he's amazing. He has
and he has, like, Sandstream and all that stuff.
Sandstream, he has Slack Off, which makes him bulky. He has tons of stuff. Yeah. I just feel like he can be used a lot more, which I'm sure he will be.
Oh, no, he's definitely one of the main reasons.
He's definitely a popular choice among people, at least from what I've seen. Another great Pokemon who's my favorite ice type is Mamoswine. Who's absolutely amazing in a lot of categories.
That's another Pokemon that just...
Because that boy's thick!
Beats the shit out of things.
He's a thick boy, but he is absolutely amazing. He literally has one of the most unique type combinations, Ice and Ground, which you don't see ever.
Yeah, it is the only one.
He's the only one, yep. He has very solid move pool, very solid bulk, and then with the right item, he can just destroy everything.
With the move pool.
No,
I feel like its 2 stabs are perfect coverage, and it doesn't really have anything else outside of that. Because like
I feel like he has some stuff. You just gotta.
It gets like Rock Slide, I think, and it gets like
But he has to be faster, dude.
He gets like Peck or something. Like I think that's
a level up. Yeah, that's leveling up. He's gonna peck you with his horns.
Like that's it. It doesn't get all that much. Like
well, as a 4th gen, no, but because it's a remake, I'm sure they'll probably add like the newer moves that.
I want more good. What's it called? Gen 1 upgrades, I guess, like Rhyperior and Mamoswine and all those.
I believe that. I could see
types
that.
of things.
I feel like they should. They need a.
Give Jinx her upgrade.
Jinx has been
to match fucking Electivire and Magmortar,
Rhyperior, Mamoswine, Gliscor, because they all have.
Yeah.
They all had significant upgrades from the previous evolutions.
Tangrowth.
Tangrowth, which is still actually a pretty decent grass type if you use it.
Got Roserade. It's amazing.
Roserade's good. Generator. Jinx needs some loving, even though I've seen Jinx used pretty viably in recent tournaments. Excuse me, but Jinx needs some loving.
Yeah,
little Nicki Minaj needs some loving. They need to show her some love a little bit, just because she could still play the part. It's just that she needs more. She has a good unique typing, Ice Psychic. You don't see that often. She just needs more.
Yeah,
she just needs a lot more. I mean, Mr. Mime
mostly
got an evolution. Mr. Mime got an evolution in Sword and Shield with Mr. Rhyme, which he's an Ice Psychic type, but he's bulky as hell. He can actually do a lot of stuff, but I just feel like a lot of older Pokemon definitely need more of a boost, if you will.
Oh yeah, I agree. They did that with the birds in Galar because they upgraded the 3 birds.
We have Zapdos, which is a fighting psychic, which I like his design. Moltres is now dark flying, and he's probably one of the better ones from what I've been hearing. And then you have Mystical Articuno, which is a psychic flying now, which has a unique like psychic ability or an ice ability that freezes or does something. I don't know. I don't play Sword and Shield that much, so bear with me. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of older Pokemon just feel like they need that extra love boost.
Flying Dark is such a good type too. Because you got like Honchkrow, you got
Mandibuzz, and now you have Galarian Moltres.
Such good typing.
It's very it's very good. It's very unique. It definitely has a lot of.
It's a high utility. I want to say
definitely a high utility and also slight offense too because of the Dark typing. They have a lot of aggressive and strong moves, and because of the Flying typing, they have tons of stuff to work with. They have like Feather Dance. They can heal themselves with Roost. They have Tailwind for like support. They can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to see, and I've been asking for this for generations ago. I want to see a normal ghost type. I've been waiting for a normal ghost forever. Will I ever get that?
No.
Who knows?
Probably not going to get that until like Gen 12 or whatever.
I probably won't ever see that at all.
Yeah, no, right? I don't know. I've been losing so much faith in Game Freak. I still play the stuff just because it's a habit now.
Yeah.
I want to say it's more of a habit than it's like I'm actually...
I can agree with that. It definitely makes a lot of sense. Excuse me. I'm not drinking, I promise. I feel that because like we've always been playing Pokemon ever since it came out. So it's just like, okay, new Pokemon game. I'm just gonna play it just to play it.
Just yeah.
That's pretty much it. Other than that, you probably may or may not continue with like the extra DLCs or the expansions that come out because it may not be what you want or expected.
Yeah.
You're just playing it just because you're a fan of Pokemon, if you really think about it.
I mean, I go back and play, like, XD every once in a while.
I love XD.
Just because having a campaign solely based on double battles is just so much fun.
I thought that was very much fun.
Like, it's so good. I feel like that's how they should be, though. Like, campaigns should be double battle focused, because that's what VGC is. That's what their competitive is.
I would actually like to see a new generation of Pokemon games that consistently is purely double battles. Like they did in XD and
Coliseum?
Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah.
I feel like if they do that, I feel like it'll add a lot more. Not a lot more. Let me not say a lot more. I feel like it'll bring back the excitement that the older Pokemon games brought when those double battles came out.
Yeah, because learning how to double battle is legit. Like, it's a completely different monster.
It's definitely a completely different monster. And you get to play with a partner. You get to
and
play
you
with
actually
your
get
friends.
to use attacks that you wouldn't otherwise, like
Use.
Helping Hand and like Heal
Yes.
Beam and like
You won't have to actually accidentally earthquake your partner Pokemon. It's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. You can actually team up with something or someone if you're playing with somebody else. It's just like, hey, I have this Pokemon. I'll use this Pokemon so I won't get affected, and you just guys work. I feel like a new generation of Pokemon games that are
double battle focused.
solely double battle focused would bring a lot more excitement back to the franchise.
And with trainers, like, it's not even hard to make a double battle team for like NPCs because all you have to do is, oh, this Pokemon has Helping Hand, this Pokemon has Protect. Like, that's it. That's like bare minimum for playing VGC is like, oh, give your Pokemon Protect.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. And then, oh, you're getting to gym leaders now. Okay, well, instead of Protect, they're running Wide Guard or Quick Guard.
All those other stuff.
Like all the real meaty
juicy stuff.
Yeah, Ally Switch or whatever. Like,
yeah. Or like, I'll give you a perfect example. Like my Tailwind Togekiss.
Tailwind, yeah.
My Tailwind Togekiss. That's all it really needs to help his team go.
Like,
and my partner, which is you, will find a Pokemon that will take full advantage of it and just call it a day.
Yeah.
It's
nice
just like
base 80 speed-ish thing that would love a +2 to its speed. It's like, no, I'm just
like
gonna...
this Togekiss is gonna be my best friend now because he has Tailwind.
Yeah.
It's just
so good.
Small stuff like that. I think also brings a lot more fun to it.
Yeah.
But I would really
definitely more creativity and team building too.
Exactly. Yes, definitely much more creativity with a lot of Pokemon because now you have almost 1,000 Pokemon. There's literally tons of team combinations, tons of moves that you can do with a good team. And it doesn't always have to be competitive. You could literally just play the game just to enjoy it and have fun. Even though like a hardcore tournament stuff is where it's at, which is fine.
But that stuff is also double, so now you can actually understand what you're watching. If you were to tune into like VGC stuff, you would be like, I understand this because I played the game multiplayer. It'll definitely bring up the viewership of VGC tournaments.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know why Game Freak doesn't do it yet. I don't know.
Well, hopefully at some point they may put 2 and 2 together and just be like, you know what? Let's give this a go. But will that ever happen? We won't know.
We don't know.
That's very much true.
What else would you want to see in a Pokemon?
More unique type combinations.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I want a Fire Grass type.
Which they don't have. I would like to see a normal ghost, like I said, but I would like to see like more Psychic Ground combinations.
Like more Claydol?
Like a better Claydol.
Claydol's
like a bigger Claydol. Even though Claydol's amazing. Claydol's good. There's nothing wrong with Claydol.
I could definitely see a more offensive Claydol.
Yeah, or like maybe like a Ground Fairy, or like like a fire grass, like you said, or maybe more electric dark, because there's only one, and that's more Pico, which is the Sword and Shield Pokemon exclusive.
Yeah.
And then there's Galarian Weezing, which is a poison fairy. I would like to see more unique combinations. Something that they've not done, but also more of what they did.
And stop making mono water types in every single gen. And stop making mono electric types in every single gen. There's so many of those.
Which isn't wrong. Which is not a bad thing, but I do agree that they need more type combos instead of just singular ones.
Yeah.
Because from a battling standpoint, it's just a water type, a pure water type. You know almost indefinitely what that one water type is going to do.
And there's not even that much variety between like the pure water types either.
Exactly.
Because
or the mono electric type. Yeah. It's a single type. You know what's generally going to be expected of that Pokemon. So I would definitely like to see more type combinations.
Type combos.
I would like to see more stuff done with the gym battles too.
Oh yeah, I missed like gym puzzles, if that makes sense. Like if you played Emerald, doing the revolving door thing to get to
the revolving door thing, or like the ice path in the last gym.
Yep.
Yeah, those would be definitely more fun, because now I just feel like they're just handing it to you. Yeah. Like here, you just walk through.
Yeah.
You fight these 1 or 2 trainers.
Don't have to
and boom, gym battle. That's not really fun, if you ask me. Yeah. I just feel like, okay, if we're going in a gym battle,
it's like I missed the RPG elements of it,
right?
Basically,
and it's like if we're in a gym battle,
like gyms,
I want to work towards that gym battle.
Gyms used to be like dungeons, where it's like you had to go in and solve the puzzle to get to the final boss.
Exactly, and you got to sit there and think, okay, how am I going to get past this part? This little part over here, so I can go over there.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
and it's like also like kind of like with the Victory Road going to the Elite Four, I feel like that's more simplified.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's not as challenging anymore.
Like pushing the blocks around in order to get to Articuno and the Seafoam Islands.
You know, use a waterfall or something and then go back down and then use a surf and then go strength this way, or try to cut something over there so you can try to surf and waterfall down or go over there.
Yeah.
It's I just feel like it's way more simplified, and for not that that's a bad thing.
Flash,
it's
otherwise you get lost.
Exactly. It's just like I miss the.
Yeah, I don't even remember Victory Road from any like recent games.
I remember it from Yellow. And that was like already a challenge in itself, because you needed those HM moves to get through that.
Yeah, I know, otherwise you're screwed.
Otherwise you're just going to sit there in the lonely dark crying because you don't know where to go.
Right. Escape rope or dig out, teleport out. Otherwise you're messed up.
And that's what I feel like Game Freak's probably losing, is like the challenging aspect of it. Because now I just feel like, you know, it like...
Well, there's two things. There's battle challenges, and then there's like out of battle challenges. We were just discussing the out of battle challenges. Right. Definitely like there needs to be more puzzles. There needs to be more, okay, how do I do this from an overworld perspective, not how do I do this from a battle perspective. Because anyone could just click Hyper Beam and get through the,
and just call it a day.
Through the game, yeah. There definitely has to be some type of like alternative, I don't know.
Oomph. Like an alternative oomph, if that makes sense. I just feel like they need more of...
Yeah, there has to be some type of, like, skill check, I guess.
Which I feel like could be a key aspect in a lot of the Pokemon things. Because if you really look at it, throughout the series of, you know, from Gen 1 all the way up to Gen 8, it's gotten easier.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like they need to bring back all that hard work, if that makes sense. If you would... think about it, like you would have to literally work hard to get through all these places, battle all these trainers, and not just having, you know, the game literally hold your hand. If that makes sense. I just feel like they just need, I don't know. It's kind of hard.
I feel like Gen 5 was hard.
Gen 5 was definitely challenging. Gen 5 was definitely fun.
But Gen 5 was wonky because a lot of Pokemon evolved at such a late level.
And at such random levels, too.
At such random levels.
Like,
and I feel like that's where a lot of the difficulty came in, because you were using a Stage 2 or Stage 1 Pokemon towards the last few gyms.
Like Hydreigon.
Yeah.
Like Hydreigon didn't fully
63?
evolve. 64, I believe.
God damn.
And then the second stage evolved at level, like, 55, I think?
Yeah. So you're using a stage 1 all the way up to like 55. That's wild.
Or like Larvesta evolving into Volcarona,
Yeah.
a bug type, and generally bug types level at pretty early levels.
Yeah.
You're waiting to like late 50s, almost 60s for Larvesta to evolve into the amazing Volcarona.
Volcarona is so good too.
Volcarona is actually amazing. Hydreigon is also amazing.
Yeah, no,
Again,
right.
I said it earlier, Hydreigon is actually one of my gens in Gen 5. That guy was amazing. That guy was my baby.
Okay, if you were a gym leader, what type?
If I was a gym leader, I would probably go with a dark type.
Me too. Or ghost.
Or ghost, because I do love my
I got
ghosts.
all my ghost types right
You
there.
have all your ghost types, yes, and I love ghost types. But I would choose dark, because dark type is rare. And the reason why I say that as a gym leader, because there's only one gym leader that's dark type.
Yeah.
So I would definitely be a dark type, and then
I'd probably go.
I don't know how my puzzles in my gym would go yet. If you give me some time, I could think of something for that. But I would definitely be a dark type.
Gen 2 Morty's puzzle with the fucking invisible staircase.
Oh Jesus!
God damn, that was so annoying.
That was very annoying.
It was just trial and error, and then if you accidentally walked up the wrong path, you would just drop down to the bottom and try. Oh my god, that was so bad.
Or that was like another thing too. Like when you were on your way to fight Blaine, you would
Oh, it would just
do
be
questions.
the quiz. It would just be a quiz.
I thought that was actually pretty fun. Like you would actually kind of sit there like, huh. I wonder if I get this wrong. If I get this wrong, then I fight a gym battle to pass. If you get it right,
Yeah.
ding, you're golden.
Except you still do the gym battle because you need the XP.
Right. You always go back and get the XP.
Always go back and get the XP.
In any form of RPG, you always get XP, no matter what happens.
I know.
But I would definitely be a dark type gym leader.
Who would your anchor be?
Hydreigon.
Hydreigon?
Definitely Hydreigon. I enjoy him very much so. But I would also have a Weavile in there.
I would have 2 Weaviles.
You would have 2 Weavile? You would have 2 Weaviles. I can see that happening.
I would lead with a Weavile, and then my anchor would also
It would
be a
another
Weavile.
Weavile.
Just to fuck people up.
Right? Or be like Lance, have like
3 Dragonites.
3
yeah.
Hydreigons, and then like 2 Zweilises, which is like the second forms.
Yeah, that would be so fucking funny.
It would definitely
Holy
be,
shit.
I would definitely have a Hydreigon, have a Weavile in there, have a maybe a
Crook.
Krana or a Sharpedo in
Crook.
there.
Crook.
Crocodile, absolutely, definitely Crocodile was definitely one of my also gens. Crocodile is actually my favorite dark type.
Crocodile. I'd probably go Crawdaunt too.
I would probably have maybe...
There's a lot.
There's a lot of dark types. But I
Mandibuzz.
enjoy dark types. Mandibuzz definitely. Mandibuzz would probably
Or
be like...
Honchkrow.
You know what? I would probably go the Honchkrow because you always had the Mandibuzz.
I did run the
So
Mandibuzz.
I always definitely enjoy the Honchkrow better. But just for me, like how I play the Pokemon,
There's so many
I would
good
definitely
dark
have
types.
the Honchkrow. But dark types are definitely fun. But I also feel like dark types were always interesting. They were
You'd have
always-
Grimmsnarl probably.
I would definitely have Grimmsnarl, absolutely. Especially when he was first introduced. So when I saw him, I was just like, I like that.
Yeah, I know.
That's my boy. That's gonna be my boy.
Dark Fairy.
In Sword and Shield. Dark types are badass, and I feel like they're also probably overlooked to a point because of like
I want to disagree.
not like overlooked, but it's just like I don't know. It's like from the people that I used to talk to about it before, they felt like dark types were always like weaker than other types, which I don't believe because dark types are strong, dark types are good. You just got to learn how to use the Pokemon.
I don't know, man. My Mandibuzz would eat stone edges.
Again, this isn't from me here. This is from
My Mandibuzz would eat stone edges. So.
my Honchkrow would eat stone edges at some point.
Yeah. God. Mandibuzz is so good.
There's a lot of good Pokemon. There's a lot of great Pokemon, especially dark types.
What else
I
is
enjoy
there?
Dark types.
Houndour.
Houndoom I would definitely put because Houndoom definitely has
Cacturne or Shiftry.
probably they're not really. I mean, they're good. They're just not fast.
What else? What's another dark type? Drapion?
Drapion, I probably would put just because Dark Poison is definitely a good.
Alolan Muck. I would run Alolan Muck.
Definitely a Alolan Muck, absolutely.
Alolan Muck.
He would
is fun.
actually now that take that. Let's go back to one of the Pokemon. Alolan Muck definitely, absolutely would be on my list.
Alolan Muck would probably be my second one.
He probably would be like my second to last, just because it's all in luck. You can't say no.
No. I would lead with Weavile. It'll fuck up something. Because it's fucking fast and hits like a truck. Then after that gets knocked out, I'll send in Muck. Muck will status a bunch of mons. And then my final Weavile would just act as a cleanup. And then I would have, I don't even know what, Crook and... Crook...
Crocodile...
Sableye, maybe.
Sableye's good. Sableye, I feel like, can be used in a lot of different ways. Spiritomb also. Spiritom's a good wall.
Yeah, Mandibuzz.
You can definitely harass.
Throwing Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz with Foul Play. Foul Play Mandibuzz.
That's true too, yeah.
Like, oh, you're trying to set up here, let me just...
Scrafty's also a very good one. There's a lot of good dark Pokemon. All I know is that I would definitely have Hydreigon, Crocodile, Weavile, and a Alolan Mud. As far as those four go. Definitely.
Generally, 4 is a safe number for a gym, depending on where you are, so that's
fine. If I have to choose a fifth? That's a tough one.
Umbreon, Monodark.
You right. Can't go wrong with an Umbreon. Definitely not.
Houndoom too, even, if you want.
If I was to choose a different type, though, that wasn't dark, I would probably go with the ghosts, just because I enjoy the ghost type so much.
Oh, look at that. We're like best friends.
Duh! Hence why we are. I mean, there's still not one ghost type I do not like. I love every single ghost type. They're all fun. They can be strong. Their stats are very much diverse. I honestly feel you can't go wrong with a lot of the ghost types. I feel like every single one definitely can be used, so long as you just do it the right way.
Yeah. Gengar, Chandelure, Palisand.
Absolutely, Chandelure, absolutely, Palisand.
Dusknoir.
Dusknoir.
Drifblim. You ever make a Drifblim?
I know you've ran a Drifblim. I love Drifblim. Drifblim's very fun.
Never done it.
I actually had... Drifblim was actually one of the ghosts that I had... My main ghost, actually, for 4th Gen on my run.
Oh, it is 4th Gen. I forgot.
It is 4th Gen, yeah, exactly.
I literally don't remember anything from 4th Gen. I started with Crystal, and I can't remember anything from 4th Gen.
No, Drifblim's definitely a fun boy. What I haven't tried yet is I haven't tried his hidden ability, which is Flare Boost. Flare Boost, excuse me. Still not drinking.
Just say you're drinking. It's a lot easier.
All right, just say that I'm drinking. It just makes it sound so much better. His ability Flare Boost, which increases his special attack by 50% when it's burned. Which I feel like is okay. You just got to figure out what to do with said ability.
I feel like it's not worth it.
You're right. Facts. That's true. Still would be nice to try out just to see if any ideas can come to mind with that.
I feel like it would be better off on a different Pokemon, maybe?
Which is kind of not there because Drifblim's the only one with that ability.
I know. I just feel like if another Pokemon had that ability, it would probably be better. Because Drifblim, I think it still has the highest HP stat of ghost types.
Him and Giratina, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, taking a % of your huge health stat every turn is really dumb.
Right. I mean, if he had Roost, that'll help him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get Roost, which is kind of sad because he's a flying type, but...
Yeah.
Still not going to judge my boy Drifblim. He's still so much fun to play on my teams. Another good ghosty that I always enjoyed was always Dusknoir.
Dusknoir's fun.
He's a big boy, big beefy, hits like a truck sometimes.
You could go physical or special with him too.
This is true.
It's real fun.
I feel like he's very unique.
Like I sometimes go physical, but other times I go Calm Mind, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, and it's like that's all you need.
Now that you said Hex, Jellicent is also another.
Jellicent is fantastic.
He's definitely a unique Pokemon. Still the only water ghost Pokemon. I
love my Pringles. Yep.
You can't go wrong with Mr. Pringles, King Pringles. Still an amazing Pokemon. Has a very diverse move pool. A very healthy boy as well. Yeah. Can do a lot of stuff to work with. Has really good abilities. I don't think you can go wrong with him. He was actually my water Pokemon for 5th Gen.
You know, and any water Pokemon is good, especially if it's on the special side. Just because of Scald. Scald is such a busted attack.
Very good ability, especially on Jellicent, because once that burn goes off, hey look,
Hex gets buffed, and it's like okay,
I'm just gonna kill you.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's really good. I actually did a Scald and Water Pulse, actually. So you just stack the Confusion, stack the Burn. Actually, Hex kind of did a lot of damage on that number.
And then it gets Recover, it gets Giga Drain.
He's just a healthy boy. Like, he just can't go wrong with the
That also has another huge HP stat.
He has a very huge HP stat. He has a very huge move pool. Very flexible Pokemon. Very amazing Pokemon. Yeah. You can't go wrong with the King Jelly, as I called my Jellicent last time.
Rotom Electric Ghost. I wish the forms kept Ghost type.
Or I wish there was a different form that kept Electric Ghost. I don't mind the other types. I don't mind the Rotom Wash or the Heat Rotom, which I never really used, but I still enjoyed using.
I like Rotom Heat more, just because Overheat is actually my favorite TM. Because Flannery is my favorite gym leader.
I knew that. I knew that. If I have to choose my favorite gym leader, since we're on that subject now, I would probably still have to go with Giovanni, to be honest.
Oh, really? You still like the
I've always
mob boss?
I've always been a fan of him. I always thought he was dope. All his Pokemon are dope. I loved every single
back
Pokemon
in Gen 1 when he gave you
Gen
Fizzer.
1. When he gave me Fisher, like one of the best moves ever to have, if you landed it.
I know.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni.
I don't know. It could get you through Victory Road pretty easily.
This is also true. I cosplayed as Giovanni a couple cons back. I just can't go wrong with Giovanni, especially going through all the list of Pokemon that he has. He has a bunch of them that I do enjoy using. Yeah, right. I would probably choose Giovanni as my gym leader.
His team is so weird because they're all like. They aren't really a type because he has like Kangaskhan and stuff, but they're all Kaiju.
They're all like diesel, huge monster type.
Okay, huge is an understatement. I think Nidoking stands at like 3'8".
Nidoking will always be my number one. Ever since Pokemon started, Nidoking was always my number one favorite Pokemon. Yeah. He's always been on my list of teams in like almost 90. I'm gonna say almost 100% of my teams. Nidoking's been in. I've used him since Gen 1 up until now. He's just always been my favorite.
Yeah.
I just always
It's amazing.
He's just amazing. How about you? What's your favorite Pokemon?
Gengar.
Oh, yeah.
Gengar.
I don't even know why I asked that.
Yeah.
Gengar.
I mean, our poison types are
very unique.
My second favorite is Weavile, though. That's why it's like, do I want Ghost or do I want a Dark Gym? I don't know.
That's funny because I'm probably gonna have to go with Hydreigon as my secondary.
All right.
Which is another dark type as well. See, we're our best friends. We're supposed to be best friends forever. No, not gonna change.
I know.
I'm gonna have to go with Hydreigon. If I'm going with a possible third favorite, that's also probably gonna be Crocodile.
Crook is good.
Crook is definitely good.
I'm surprised not Mamo.
Mamo's up there. Mamo's definitely up there. Don't count him out. He's definitely up there. But we're not gonna go into my whole list of favorites now. We're not here for that.
My third will probably be Whack.
Whack was always a gem.
Especially in the Alolan Whack.
Fire Ghost, man.
Yeah.
Such a unique.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Oh, that should be on my Ghost team.
I was saying, Alolan Whack.
Whack.
Gengar, Whack, Chandelure.
Miss Magius, maybe?
I enjoy Miss Magius. I thought Miss Magius was very useful.
Maybe a fat like Dusknoir.
Maybe a fat boy. Fat boy like Dusknoir or Jellicent. Bunch of that. One of those thick boys on your team holding down the fort.
Yeah.
Definitely would be pretty awesome. Ever since the fairies came out, I did enjoy a few fairies like Gardevoir, which is now a psychic fairy.
Retcon fairies. Gardevoir, Mawile.
Which I thought were very awesome. Mawile is still
What the fuck is the goat?
The goat.
Cotton.
Oh, Whimsicott.
Whimsicott, that is.
You said goat, and I had to think about it. I was like, wait, hold on. I think I know this one.
I couldn't remember. That's the fairy now, too. It's
I've always been a fan of Mawile, too. Even though Mawile didn't really get much love. However, I will still use its Mega Evolution.
I've never used Mawile.
I actually have. I actually gave Mega Mawile a chance, and that thing just demolishes things.
One Retcon fairy I do like is Azumarill, though.
Azumarill, yes.
Azumarill
huge power,
fun.
play rough. Yeah. Aqua Jet.
Yeah, it hits hard.
Azumarill was definitely a fun one, especially Water Fairy. Water Fairy, I think, is a very good.
That's another mon that takes advantage of what's it called, Tailwind. Because it has like base 50 speed.
Yeah,
so getting the double speed is actually viable. As
Primarina can also take use of that too, because Primarina I think has a base speed of like 65, if I remember correctly.
I mean, every Pokemon can take advantage of.
Again, this is true.
Except for maybe like Slowbro.
With a base speed of 30, he's not
30
going.
Toxapex, yeah.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Or like, what's that little chubby buddy?
There's a lot of those.
Munchlax with like a speed of 5. Like he's not going anywhere.
Same with what's it called?
Shuckle
yeah.
has a speed of 5.
Pyukumuku, I think, is 5 as well. Yeah.
Those guys ain't going nowhere.
Those aren't going anywhere. You can double their speed and they're still too
If
slow.
you give them a quick claw, it may be.
That's true.
Another one of my favorite types has always been steel types. I always enjoyed the steel types.
I like steel types, but I use Zone, I use Scissor, and I use Gross, and I think that's it.
I use a lot of kind of like ghost types. There's a lot of steel types that I do enjoy. I think a lot of them are really fun.
Like back in the day, I did run Skarmory and stuff, but
I still think Skarmory's a very good Pokemon.
I haven't touched Skarmory in years.
I
used it in Gen 3, I think, and then
I haven't used him in a while.
But that was just like a spike setter. I don't think I actually used him.
But Gross is definitely a gem boy up there. Even though I do enjoy Aggron, despite his
Aggron's fine.
I do enjoy Aggron, especially when he had his Mega. I was actually super happy with that.
Oh yeah, pure Steel type.
Pure Steel
actually
type
loses the type when it Megas. That's so weird.
I think he's the only Mega.
That loses type. Yeah.
And I think, well, not I think, I know that Gyarados changes types.
Gyarados changes types.
He becomes a Water Dark.
Zardax changes types. Lopunny gains a type.
Lopunny gains a type. Ampharos gains a type.
Oh yeah,
Ampharos is still my favorite electric type. Will always be my favorite electric type. I always loved Ampharos. I love his design. I think he's awesome. I think he's absolutely fabulous when he Megas, but he will destroy you. My Ampharos has always been a very beefy boy.
I was gonna say he always has both.
I always give him Cotton Guard, and then once he Mega'd, he was amazing. I will always choose Ampharos as my electric type, and nobody can change my mind.
It's fine. That's what I mean, though. There's a lot of like mono electrics out there. There's always like the Ampharos or the Manectric or the whatever. It's like, oh yeah, mono electric again. Getting more mono electric.
That's why I was actually kind of excited when Alolan Raichu gained that psychic typing. Yeah. Because that gave him
something.
A lot more to work with. So definitely that something was definitely there once they introduced Alolan Raichu.
Especially with its ability Surge Surfer.
Yeah. Have I used Alolan Raichu yet? No. But I intend
Really? I got one. It's fine. The speed, I feel like it doesn't absolutely need the speed from the electric terrain. It definitely gains more from the boost in power from the electric terrain.
Especially since he has his own he has his own Z move. So which automatically, I think it already automatically gives him the electric terrain once he uses it. If memory serves. I could be wrong, but
yeah, I don't know. It's been a while.
I haven't used Alolan Raichu. Speaking of Alolans, there was one that I did try and I thought was pretty decent, and that was Alolan Golem. I
used Whack and Muck.
I didn't fully do a Whack yet, but I intend to do so hopefully soon.
It's great.
Alolan Muck I definitely did through one of my playthroughs, and he's on one of my teams for playing. But Alolan Golem was definitely an interesting one. Also Rock and Electric, which is also a very interesting combination. But I felt like that had a lot more... I feel like he had a little bit of uniqueness to him simply because of that, because that's something you don't see.
There should be an item that gives a Pokemon Rock Head.
I'm surprised there isn't. Now that you said that.
That sounds like such an obvious thing.
I felt like
this Pokemon doesn't take recoil damage.
I felt like that should have been...
now I could use high jump kick and not worry about anything.
And not kill myself. I felt like that should have been an item since like Gen 4.
Yeah, how is that not
because you have items that prevents weather damage.
Can you imagine that on Blaziken though? Brave Bird doesn't take recoil. High jump kick won't take recoil. Flare Blitz won't take recoil.
He's just gonna be a god at that point.
That would be great. That
would be
that
absurd.
Needs to be an item. It has to be like a hard hat or something.
Or like a Pokemon with sheer force. I feel like would take full advantage of that as well. Maybe to a point.
No, it definitely takes more advantage of Life Orb, Shoot Force.
My Life Orb Nidoking will
Yeah.
always murder.
Yeah.
I also have a Life Orb Braviary as well.
Braviary too, yeah.
Was always a pretty a fun guy.
Mm.
How are you? How do you like Pokemon in Gen 6?
Gen 6.
Did you actually have a few favorites in that generation?
I want to say yeah. I like Tyrantrum.
Yes, absolutely.
Tyrantrum was a
Tyrantrum was
glorious.
awesome. I also loved Hawlucha.
Hawlucha is fun.
Hawlucha was definitely good. I do like Aegislash. However, I didn't use him because I used Doublade better.
Yeah.
I felt like Doublade was better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Only because you don't have to worry about the stat changes.
Yeah, you could actually have 4 attacks rather than 3 plus King's Shield.
Exactly.
That's basically the only.
I mean, Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak,
Sacred Sword, Iron Head, whatever.
which is actually that moveset that I actually have for my Doublade.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's there with an Eviolite. he just messed everything up. He was a monster.
Yeah.
Gudra was also definitely a favorite.
Gudra's fun.
I absolutely love.
I still use Gudra.
I still use Gudra as well. I think he's absolutely an amazing Pokemon. He's super fun. I do enjoy his design. He's just a chunky boy that just messes
He's a chunky
everything.
snail, yeah.
He's a chunky snail, but I think he's absolutely amazing.
What else? We got Trevenant that gen.
Trevenant is also a good Ghost Grass type, which
Yeah.
a Ghost Grass is a very good utility style type.
Mm.
It definitely has a lot going for it. Dragalge, which is a poison dragon,
yeah.
I thought was actually very useful, especially because he also has adaptability as well.
Mm.
Let's see, who else?
Florges. I liked Florges.
Florges was definitely a good solo fairy that I definitely enjoyed using.
Mono Fairies were fun.
Mono fairies were strong. I feel like they were very good, especially Florges because you can build her very much support.
Yeah, it's almost like Primarina, where it's like it could be like a fat type cleric, or it could be just slap a specs on it and have it offense.
Legit, yeah. He was Florges was actually a very amazing
was great.
Pokemon. One of the very few fairies that I enjoy using. Since we're on that subject of Florges.
You named off a couple fairies, Gardevoir and Mawile.
Oh, and also I completely forgot. Now that we're on the subject of fairies, Mega Altaria will always be another fairy that I use.
That's right.
Dragon Fairy is definitely fun.
And Megas really did add a lot. I hope they do come back in Gen 4.
I'm actually hoping they do.
Or
as
the
well.
remakes, I guess.
And
yeah.
even though I probably don't see it coming, I don't think they're going to add new Megas to that. If they do, that's a very surprising thing. But I'm okay with it not happening.
I would absolutely want them to add in new Megas.
Mega Weavile?
Like, not even like I mean, yeah, basically. But
So,
like,
don't lie to me. You know, deep down you want a Mega Weavile.
calm down. I just want all of those Gen 4 upgrades they did, like Tangrowth and Mamoswine, to have Megas.
Oh my god, Mega Mamoswine? Give me that now, please.
Mega Yan Mega.
Mega Yan Mega. Let's go. Mega.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Mega Togekiss.
Mega Togekiss? Yes. Yes, definitely. I will take that in an instant. Definitely Mega Gliscor I think would definitely be an awesome
Mega Fire and Mega Mortar.
Those would be massive. Mega Rhyperior.
Mega Rhyperior would actually be fucking
scary.
Oh my god.
That'll be an intense.
It would be like a physical Mega Camerupt.
That's
like
crazy.
it just comes in and
it's
kills
just
something.
hi, I'm here. I'm a big boy. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what he's going to say.
That's it. Just comes in and kills something.
That's
oh my
literally
god.
what it is.
That's all Mega Rhyperior would be.
If there is a particular Mega that you would like to see, what would it be if you had to choose out of all the Pokemon that you love to have, or even just your favorites? What Mega would you like to see be a thing?
Mega Whack.
Mega Whack.
Mega Whack. It would be weird though because the Mega Stone would also need to be the Thick Club. Otherwise, it wouldn't exactly be as viable as it should.
I feel that. For me, it'll be a Mega Nidoking. I kind of wanted that since Megas were introduced.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to remember that when it Megas, it gets 100 stats, and then
yes,
sometimes its ability changes, sometimes its type changes, so you have to really think, like, what am I losing from an item to gain Mega Evolution? And I feel like the power of Life Orb is more powerful on a Nidoking than Mega Evolution can be.
Yes, I definitely agree with that.
Like,
I definitely feel another mega that I would definitely like to see or have, aside from the Mega Mammoth one, would definitely probably be a Mega Crocodile.
Okay, Mega Crook.
Mega Crook would definitely be definitely a go for. Also, I would like to see a Mega Jellicent. Just because I enjoy those Pokemon. I definitely do enjoy those Pokemon.
Gen 5 had a lot of really, 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 really good mons.
They definitely had really fun Elite Four. Their Elite Fours were actually
that was the
very
first
fun.
one where you could like choose the order of the Elite Four, isn't it?
Yes, that is correct.
That was such a good like idea.
I thought it was really cool that you can choose which one you wanted to go with first.
Yeah.
Which wasn't, I didn't mind the fact that you had a solid route, but it was definitely fun to choose. Okay, I want to save my favorite fight for last. So I'm gonna do these ones first, and then do you.
Get your easy fights out of the way or whatever.
And then do like the harder fights for last, or do the harder fight first, and then make the easiest ones easier so you can go right to the champion. I definitely thought that was definitely a definitely cool thing that they added. To it, and especially I love the soundtrack for Gen 5. I thought the music in that game was very much well done.
No doubt. I like Gen 3 music a lot.
I always love Gen 3.
Just because I really like the trumpets. But...
I thought it was, especially the Elite Four. The Elite Four music was definitely amazing.
I like the team themes. Elite Four is good. I can't even remember half the shit now.
Looks like you gotta play
Reggies.
the games. Oh, the Reggies.
The Reggie Trio theme, yeah.
The Reggies, and I thought the Weather Trio was good too. I thought their theme song was really good. Because when I first played through Emerald and I was looking at Rayquaza and the theme started, I got scared. I was oh god, this thing's gonna kill me. Like, it's an actual, like, boss type theme, and I thought it was so good.
Because it's so stupidly good.
Ugh, they're all good. All those three Weather Boys, they're really good too. All three of them are.
Speaking of fucking Emerald, that probably has, like, the original Emerald has the best post game ever.
Yes,
like doing the fucking learning Braille in order to get to the Reggies was easily one of the best puzzles, and we have not seen anything of that caliber since, and they need to bring that shit back.
And that's what I was just about to say, is like back to what we were talking about earlier, like just the whole challenge of the puzzles and just going through trying to find what you have to do. That was fun. Yeah. That was challenging, and that was one of those things that got you thinking, how do I do this?
I know.
And I thought it was fun. I will always love Gen 3.
That's the type of stuff they have to bring back. They have to bring back actual, like, puzzles.
I definitely much agree with that. Absolutely. 100%.
Like,
especially those Reggies. When you brought that Braille up and I replaying it in my head, I'm just like, why? That was such a challenge. Especially, like, what is it?
Yeah.
What was the other thing? Oh, the Battle Frontiers.
Oh,
doing all those I thought was very much enjoyable.
I think I got 3 of them.
I got 4.
I want to say I did Dome, Factory, and something else.
I did Dome, Factory. I did the Battle Pike. I did that one.
Battle Pike. Battle Tower.
Battle Tower was actually not the one that I did. What was the other one?
There was Battle Dojo.
Battle Dojo. That was the one that I did not do.
Battle Pyramid.
Battle Pyramid was the other one.
Battle Plaza.
Battle Plaza, and then there was the Battle Pike, and then there was the...
Was that all 7?
I believe that's all 7, because you got the Factory, you got the Pike, you got the Tower, you got the Pyramid. What was the other one?
Dojo,
Dome,
Plaza.
So, yeah, 7. Yep,
okay.
We named them all. Okay, good.
I can't.
I had to count on my fingers for that one.
I know, right? Sometimes you have to go to your toes.
Sometimes it be like that. You have to go to your toes. I feel that. Sometimes I feel like I have to do that at work.
Yo, oh my god.
It's like, okay, how many of these? 1, 2, 3,
4, wait. 9, 10.
All right, toes, you're up. Let's see.
Know,
1,
right?
2, 3. All right, cool. Yeah, I definitely feel like if they brought
puzzles
back the puzzles and like the Battle Frontier things again, even if it's not from like actual like from Gen 3, but if they made like a whole entirely brand new one,
do something that more than just the Battle Tower. I just want something endgame that's more than just the Battle Tower. Bring back Battle Factory, if anything. I would love a Battle Factory.
Just bring a lot of the old stuff back, but just like give it like a little revamp boost. Like add like that other extra thing to it that would make it just.
Also, can we get rid of fucking evasion? Can we please get rid of evasion? Can we get rid of accuracy and evasion? Oh my god.
I'm actually surprised those two stats are not a specific stat.
Oh my god, it's so dumb.
Because in Gen 1, that was all based like on your speed stat.
Crit was, yes.
Crit was, yes. And then accuracy and that was all based on something else. But I feel like what I thought when I first started playing Pokemon was the accuracy and the evasion was their own separate stats. It's what I thought, but obviously that's not the case. But I do agree that those stats shouldn't be in the game.
At least not up to like +6, -6.
That's
like,
true. Yes.
That's ridiculous.
They should give that like a +2. 3 at the most. Yeah. 2 would be perfect.
I would say +2 and -2.
2 would be fine. 2 would be fine. Just because when all that accuracy stuff.
Because at -2, it's 50% accurate.
I believe so. Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
And it doesn't suck. I mean, it does suck because then you gotta sometimes resort to those moves that don't care about accuracy that automatically hit you, but they're not that strong.
And then accuracy is a 50%. That's.
It struggles. Okay, those two stats definitely burn you in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Or it wins in your favor, whichever one you want to think, how you want to think about it. Sometimes
I feel like they scale too quick, because apparently, like a -2 accuracy drops your accuracy by 50%, and that's a lot.
That's a burn. That's a big burn.
That's huge.
Because once you're sitting there struggling and you're missing all your attacks, you're just like,
yeah,
okay,
it's like,
what the hell do I do now?
Yeah.
And it just literally just sit there and just like, how am I going to do this with all this? That's why in a lot of the tournaments, double team and Sam tag, those moves are banned because of that specific reason. And like minimize all those evasion boosting moves
or accuracy reducing moves. Yeah,
it's not fair. So it definitely sucks.
It's not even that it's not fair. It's that it adds too much randomization to it. It's like using items in Smash. Like doesn't come down to skill. It just comes down to randomness.
That's true. Sometimes RNG does not go in your favor.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to. Oh, look, I'm getting hacked. I guess I'll just die.
Facts. Absolutely.
No.
I feel like they should have like a whole like. I feel like what they could also do in a way. I mean, they don't have to do it, but I feel like what they could do with like they did in Gen 2 is that you got your first 8 badges, then go into a new area with more badges.
That would be great.
That would be pretty awesome.
That's technically what the Battle Frontier was. You get your 8 badges, and then you go get 7 more.
That's true, yeah. But I just like getting like another 8 badges and fighting like stronger gym leaders would be like really fun too, because that's what I liked about Gen 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind an actual like end game.
A whole brand new campaign right when you beat the main game. It's like, oh, by the way, here, you're going over there.
Yeah, but I like the level cap end game type stuff.
Yeah.
Like where it's like you have to get used to being competitive. Mm-hmm. Where they, like we said before, like have 2v2 as the standard for the campaign.
Right. Like when we do the multis, when we do the multi battles together. I thought those were fun. I mean, we still do them when we get a chance, so I enjoy those. It's like just stuff like that. Just add more stuff to that. More stuff like that would be fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Good sir. Still not drinking.
And that's it for today. I'm Oracle.
I'm Xonin. You will surely hear from me soon. Just got to go through a little of the technicalities, but hopefully I'll be back soon with Blind Oracle here, and we'll discuss more stuff with you guys.
Okay, later.
Have a good one.